Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to another dope episode of Sig Lover TV. I am Sig Lover 51, and man, do I have a good one for you today. But before we get into all of that, I want you to like, subscribe, share the video, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know every time your boy drops another fire-ass video. Now, y'all, I know y'all see it, right? The 2011, trademarks, whatever. 1911 double stack. Yeah, let's stick with that, okay? So, what I wanted to talk about today was the 2011 platform, but not in the way that I normally talked about it in my other video. Today, I wanted to talk about customizations and some of the things that I did recently. One thing in particular that I think is a game changer. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. I think it might be a little bit of a game changer. But you gotta rock with me for a minute. All right. So, now, everybody knows that I got the Tisas B9r DS, which this is from a company called SDS Arms. And they also make the MAC, Military Armament Corporation, MAC 9. And the reason why I have this out here is because I did something a little special to the Mac, you know? And I wanted to bring it out. I've become so enamored with the 2011 platform. I mean, I thought I liked it when I had the Staccato C2, but nah, I've come a long ways from there. So I'm a huge fan of the full size, the 4 1/4. You know, I may have a 5-inch coming, yeah. But I'm a huge fan. I like the way they feel. I like the way they shoot. I mean, even though it has a polymer grip, you know I can switch that out to an Atlas, or I've seen people doing the Prodigy grips and the different things, and it's cool. The fact that they're so customizable. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at for right now. Outside of my 300 blackout and the the suppressor thing that I'm doing with some of my other firearms. But man, hold on for a second. Let me. I'll be right back. Wow. Look at that. Bro, come on. Come on, bro. Y'all see this? This is bananas. This is my normal MAC 9 DS, but it didn't have the comp. I bought it before the comp, but I wanted to put a comp on it. So I was like, how do I do this? Well, then I became informed about a company called Underworld Arms, and the fact that they make a comp that uses the rail. And man, oh man, when I tell you, this is absolutely insane. I mean, crazy. And if you look online, for those of you that are wondering, let me do this, as always. I mean, it's not loaded, it's empty. Safe direction, we're ready. All right. So, but I'm blown away. I am absolutely blown away by the Military Armament Corporation. This MAC 9 is a beast. It's got everything you need. A bull barrel, suppressor height sights came on it. Came with a plate that gives me my rear sight, and it also allows me to mount a full-size optic on it. So I have here the HS 407C, the Hollison 407C. Now, the rail is a full-size rail, but it's on the comp that slid on the other rail that wasn't a full-size rail. Yeah, confusing, but fantastic though. I mean, an absolutely amazing situation. I mean, everybody I've seen online that has something like this, I've seen people putting them on Staccatos. I've seen them put them on Prodigies. I've seen them put them on Macs, and you know, I'm trying to be the first to put one on a Tisas B9r DS, which I have one coming. It'll be here by this weekend. Stay tuned for that. But man, oh man, when I tell you, I mean, this is a thing of beauty. Let me slide this off of here. That's what it looks like without it. Couple of screws here that come with it. And you just slide it on your rail. It comes with a little lock, a little key that sits in the groove of the rail. And then you just put these screws in there, and then it just holds it in there. And it's not going anywhere. Not wiggling, not jiggling, nothing. The one that I have coming for this is called the Cyclops, because, I mean, it's obvious. But then there's the Cerberus, which will be coming for this, which has this and a port here and a port here on both sides. So it's vented on all three sides. But it's gonna give me this 2011 here by Tisas. Has a short rail, and I was only able to, without a special key for the Holosun PID, which I got from Roger over at QVO Tactical, I wouldn't have been able to mount this weapon. Like, I would have had to go with like a TLR7 or something, which that wasn't the look I was going for. I wanted something full-size light. So they got a key that you can buy, and it's very affordable, and you can do what's necessary here. Okay. So with that being said, I ordered the Cerberus for this, poured it on three sides, and it gives me a full-size rail just like this. So it literally will look like it's made for the firearm. I mean, you can't get any better than that. And I love what I'm doing with this so far. I mean, I like what's going on. I may get this drilled out so that it takes the plate that's on the Mac, so that I can mount. I don't know. I don't know if it even needs that. I'm happy with this. It may change this out to the O-Sight X. I mean the O-Sight S, which is the smaller version that you've probably seen in another video for my my P365X macro comp. It's on that right now. That may change. It may go on here, and I'll put the Holosun on that, because I may carry this. But this is a thing of beauty. This is 1.4 inches of fantasticness, which literally, like, I mean, look at that profile. That's a thing of beauty. And I can put whatever light I want. I can go here, you know, and I can hit them with the O-light, you know, get a little love on the O-light action, you know, or I can switch it out, pop on a, you know, nice little surefire joint, you know, and there you go. It is what it is. I can't wait for them. I'm hoping that they release on the comped version of the Mac and the new version of the Mac, they have a trigger that you can change out the trigger shoe. I'm hoping that it's a direct fitment for this Mac, because I would love that option on this firearm, because I don't have to buy the comp version, because I just created that. Like, come on now. I mean, it's a thing of beauty. I also, mind you, I know y'all notice how easy that is, right? I added a shock buff to the guide rod, and I also put in a different spring. I bought a spring kit from Underworld Arms, and it comes with 5 springs, bro. I mean, 5. Now they go up in 1 pound increments. So it was a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10, I think. Or it may have started at 6 pound. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think it's something like that. This one has the 9 or 10 pound spring in it. And as you can see, it's very, you know, I mean, I can air rack this. Yeah. This one has a 12 in it. I mean, pretty easy. And for those that need to see, it's empty too. You know? So, safe direction. But, I mean, this is absolutely crazy. This is nuts, man. I mean, if you want to get into 2011s, bro, I'm telling you, this is absolutely the way to go. And I love this. I'm thinking about buying the 5-inch version of this. And I'm also thinking about picking up another Mac and then customizing them differently. Because I love the budget option. I absolutely love it. The reliability, no issues. Of course, with the tuning, I got to get it right. So taking it to the range, I'll have to play around with it a little bit to see, you know, because I want the ejection pattern to be proper. I don't want it to, because it comes overspun, you know, but now that I've got a comp on it, you know, how's it gonna react to plus P versus 147 versus 124 versus 115 grain? Like, what is it going to do? You know, we'll find out. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the budget. I'm here for the customize. I'm here for the build. I'm here for all of those goodies, you know? And that's why I love the 2A world, because it's very subjective. You can make it what you want to. Some people might say, well, why didn't you just go ahead and just buy the comped version of the Mac? Because I want it to look like I want. Like when I send the slide out, I may send the slide out to my buddy, Scott over at Skip's Guns, and have him, you know, do a little custom, you know, work on it. You know, I don't know. You know, I've seen him do some amazing things with 2011s, man. You go and check out Skip's Guns channel and you'll understand exactly how I ended up here. I mean, absolutely amazing work. And he just did a Mac, just did some stuff to a Mac. So check him out. I mean, he can do it all, you know, machining, one-stop shop. So if you want recommendations, anything like that, you can go and check him out. He always answers back. Great customer service with him. Learned about him and ran into him. We did some business a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, a few years back. But stayed in touch, and now I understand how he got sucked in, because I met him when he was just getting into the 2011 platforms, and he was doing some amazing things back then. And now that he's got the shop and everything, man, some of the stuff that he's coming up with is bananas. And then I love watching what Roger Barrera does over at QVO Tactical. Go check those guys out. Everything they do is ported and comped. I'm thinking about sending this out, and I'm going to see how it shoots with the Underworld Arm Cerberus on it. But I may end up putting like the Lucky Sevens port on here by Monsoon Tactical. You know, maybe doing both, seeing how crazy I can get, how flat of a shooter I can get it. You know, yeah, we out here. We are absolutely out here, man. But I mean, for the money, for the price, if you want what you want and you don't want to pay 33, 35, 4 G's, then you gotta come on this ride with me, man. Check it out. Let's see what it do, because I'm really excited about this here. I mean, I took, you know, I know everybody, if you have any issues with the 20-round Prodigy mags fitting in either one of these firearms, because it's a little tight and you have to push up on it to release the mag, I literally just took a router tool, like a Dremel, and I just went across there on the corner here, right there, and you know, it didn't do anything crazy to the mag itself or anything, and you know, it's able to fit right in there. Comes right out. Fits right in there. Comes right out. So, and the 20 rounders work. They work. As you can see, they lock back. They do everything that they're supposed to do. Same thing here. Locks back. Come on now. I mean, I went with a Wilson Combat full guide rod right here. I'm thinking about switching out the bushing, but we'll see what happens. But because I've yet to really get into this. I mean, I did the custom stipple job. That was done by a buddy of mine named E. Drake. That's my guy, man. He always looks out for me. And I've noticed that people have been talking about these budget 2011s, talking about the fact that the safeties aren't tactile and they could be. You hear that? That's loud, bro. I don't know what. I mean, that's pretty tactile to me, and it's pretty loud. But as I always say, in the 2A world, it's very subjective. It's what you like, what you want. Some people like Vortex optics or Tridicon optics. Some people like EPS carries. Some people like, there's so many different options out there. And the options are there because the demand is there, because there's so much subjectivity going on. People like suppressor height sights. Some don't like the optic at all. They just want iron sights. Cool. Some people like, they don't like the stipple. They just change out the whole grip. Some like a lot of times they'll pin these. They'll pin the grip safeties. They'll pin them out of the way to where they're basically ineffective. I know Atlas Gunworks, their grips, it's an inactive safety, so it just stays pinned like this. So the only safety you have is this one. It's all about what you like, man. What you like is what you like. So do what you do for you. And you may influence some other people to do what you like, but don't go out here telling people that what they should and shouldn't do, which you never get from here. I'm just giving out options. If you want to join me on this road to this thing of beauty right here, Holosun is fantastic. It is true that there is an issue sometimes with the screws that came for this plate, that it loosens up. I used some different screws to put the plate on, and then Loctited it down, and then put the optic back on it, because it loosened up, not a lot, but enough that I was like, nope, and it's a budget firearms. Stop with all of the hate. Tell me, you should have just bought No, I shouldn't have just bought anything. I should do what I do. This is what I do for me. So stop coming on here trying to tell me what to do, because I don't do that to you. But I mean, it's fantastic. Everybody knows this Surefire is not a real one. Fake. But we're all about budget here. $40. Come on now. And it works. It works. Yeah, it's real out here. So you just have to learn to come into this world, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride of creating something that works for you. It's beautiful. For real, for real. I mean, it's a great situation. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm just telling you. Olight, PID Holosun, Surefires. I have a TLR 1 on one of my other firearms. I mean, I've got some budget options from Temu or Amazon. It's all about just having fun, man, and just doing this. This thing is great, man. This is a great little hobby to have, but it's also, one of our rights as the Second Amendment, So enjoy that too. Be able to do. Now you got the best of both worlds. You have a hobby and you have something that effectively you're able to protect your family and yourself and your possessions, your house. You're able to protect yourself. I mean, Look at this. Doesn't this look great? I mean, this is a fantastic optic right there. Look, I'm gonna get out of the way. You can't tell me that that doesn't look good. And if you do, okay, not everybody's gonna like what I like. Acceptance. So with that being said, I appreciate it. Hey, we passed the 1,000 subscriber mark. I think we're at 1,100 and something. I don't know. I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the subscribers, the people that tune in to my shorts, my weeklies, the goofy stuff I do, the informative part of channel. I do it all for you guys, and I get to enjoy it while I'm doing it. So it's a fantastic situation. And I leave you with this in parting. As always, I wish you all the love, all the peace. God bless. I'm Sig Lover 51, and I'm out.